VIP financing cost for you later, but we're going to get to that a little bit later in the show. Before we do that, first I want to talk to you about our friends at LG. This is the final quantities and the final times, one of the last times you're going to get to see this phone here as we are getting ready to move into different inventory. But here's what I'll tell you. You will steal this phone if you buy it today. It has the most minutes we do on any LG touchscreen. It's 3G. It's a smartphone with Wi-Fi. It's loaded top to bottom. Do you realize that $67.95 that you pay, now the retail is about $180, that $67.95 you pay, that 1,700 minutes will last the average person an entire year. So essentially, you're getting a cell phone with a year's worth of service for $67.95. What are you paying per month right now? I'm paying $128. I'm stuck in a contract. That's what I'm paying per month. So I'm paying over $1,000 a year, about $1,300, $1,400 a year. Look down at the bottom there. Look at that price, $67.95. That's a year's worth of service and a cell phone, and not just any cell phone. Melissa Dawson's going to tell us all about it. She's going to come out, and we're going to talk about it. Now, Tracfone, you see that big satisfaction rate with customers. Everybody absolutely loves it among the non-contract wireless providers. And, you know, no contract is really the way everybody is choosing to go now because you're not locked in. You can choose whatever plans that you want. I mean, and you can really take your bills and drop them down. Melissa, $67.95 for a whole year. For a whole year of service with a phone. With a phone that you can text, with a phone that you can check your email, with a phone that you could be on hsn.com shopping. So if you've been wanting a smartphone, this is hands down the most affordable smartphone in America. And it comes to you from Tracfone. What we love about Tracfone, there's no contracts here. There's no credit checks. I want you to envision your mailbox because you will never get a monthly bill with Tracfone. No monthly bills, no activation fees. So it's everything you want without all the stuff that we don't like. We don't like the contracts. We don't like the credit checks. We don't like the monthly bills. You are now eliminating all of that. So Tracfone is America's largest no-contract provider. They sell more phones every year than any other no-contract company. They offer nationwide coverage on America's top networks. We're going to talk to you more about that. Unlimited carryover of unused minutes. Yes, you can keep your same phone number, and then we are going to give you triple minutes for life. But here's the real big deal with this one, is that you are getting the LG 840. This phone is the most popular phone we've ever sold here at HSN History Guide. We've sold more of this handset than any other phone here. It's got a 2-megapixel camera. It does video recording. Yes, you can send those off in text messages and multimedia messages. You've got that full QWERTY keyboard to be able to do all your texting. You have Wi-Fi connectivity, so you could do unlimited web browsing for free when you're connected to a hotspot. Yes, you can get on Facebook. Yes, you can get on Twitter. It even has Google Maps built in and free international calling to over 100 destinations. So people really love the service because it gives you all the features of everything you want in a phone, but it's simply so affordable. The $67, when you think about it, works out to $6 a month. It's ridiculous. $6 a month, and this is the most minutes we've ever included with this phone. Even if you're just buying this as a backup phone, an emergency phone, you can't afford not to, because think about it. That's $67.95 with the minutes that are included, and you get these 1,700 minutes. This will last the average person an entire year of service. So think about it. You can buy a phone and say goodbye to your phone bill because it's basically prepaid for the entire year. You'd have to work really hard to go over what you're already getting with this phone. So if you use your phone on an average basis, right, think about that, $67.95. Imagine if I told you right now it's $67.95. That'll pay for your gas for the year. Right? You don't have to fill your tank again. It's a full tank for the rest of the year. You'd probably be interested in that, right? Or maybe you've got kids and you're thinking, boy, this would be perfect for my kids or at school or college kids. Get them this phone. They got a phone up at school for a year. Or your kids, you never have to deal with it. It's such a great idea. Or if you're a senior out there and you don't even really use your phone very much, why are you paying $50 or $60 a month? That's $600 or $700 a year. We're offering you a phone for $67.95. Here's your choice of the cases that come with it, by the way. Comes in the pink, you got blue, you have red, purple. We have zebra, and I'm imagining this is cheetah or something. Leopard. I was close. So it's leopard. You get your chargers, you get your car charger. So we're not eliminating anything. This is a great offer. What you get is you get managed phone service, and you don't have to worry about surprises. There's never going to be a credit check. No hidden fees every month. No hidden fees every month. So what we love about this, we're loading you up with a year's worth of service, 1,700 minutes, which would give you 140 minutes a month if you use that over the course of a year. So
This is everything that you want without the bills, without the contracts, without the credit checks. And this is the biggest question people always ask me, guys. Okay, Melissa, this really sounds amazing in terms of service, in terms of the monthly cost, but what's the coverage like? Well, the coverage is probably actually better than the coverage you have right now. We're going to show you the coverage map. This is actually, Tracfone uses AT&T and T-Mobile towers, so you have more coverage in more places. So they cover over 99% of the U.S. population's covered. So maybe, your cell phone service right now, you feel like you're always dropping calls. You don't get good reception at home. You don't get good reception at work. I encourage you, get this phone home, give it a try. You are going to be so impressed with the Tracfone coverage, the Tracfone reception that you're receiving here. Because if you're an AT&T customer, we're actually going to give you better coverage because, again, it's AT&T and T-Mobile coverage. So you're getting more coverage in more places. So amazing coverage, an amazing phone. We're going to show you with this phone actually the 3G capabilities, because if you're if you're a Tracfone customer, or if you've never had a smartphone before, we're going to show you kind of a 2G versus 3G comparison to show you how fast you're going to be getting online. So the phone on left is a 2G phone. So if you're an older Tracfone customer, you have a phone from a few years ago, we're going to show you how much faster it is now to get to the web. So with 3G, you just go to hsn.com. We're going to go ahead and hit go, connect. Watch, that phone on the right, we're already there. We're there, we're shopping, we're getting more graphics, it's crisper. So, and the cool part is, when you're connected to Wi-Fi, you're doing all of that for free. Yeah. And a lot of the other Tracfones don't have Wi-Fi connectivity. So now I can be online for free, I can be on my Facebook for free, I can be on Google Maps for free. Not gobbling up any of your plans. And you're doing it faster than ever before. Yeah, it's the best way to manage your phone service. I mean, that's really what it's all about here. You want to take control of your life. And I've said that since the beginning of the year. There are so many different ways, different avenues that you can watch your budget and you can save money, but you have to sort of take the initiative. If you continue to let the man, as we say, take advantage of you, because that's what they do. That's what these phone companies do, and it's so funny because I was just working on getting Danny's phone, with the upgrading and the paying down contracts and penalty fees and all stuff. I'm like, this is ridiculous. They don't do this. They don't do this in any other business. It's so crazy how the phone business gets to do that. I mean, I have a choice every day where I go to buy gas. Right. I don't get, or where I go to buy groceries. I don't get one grocery company that says, okay, by the way, hey, we're going to give you a good deal, but you have to shop with only us for 2 years. Right. That's insane. That's insane. And it's not the American way. It's not. So that's what Tracfone's about. It's all about freedom. Freedom. It's all about giving you amazing coverage. It's all about making affordable service, because this is hands down the most affordable way to own a smartphone, period. It works out to, are you ready for this? $6 a month. If you take that $67 and divide it over 12 months, that's $6 a month. So for most of you ordering today, you're going to spend this $67 and not spend another penny on your cell phone for a year. All the people in my life that have this service, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, my stepdad, 1,700 minutes is more than enough. And then here's the great part. At the end of the year, any unused minutes you have are going to roll over with you to your new card. So you're never losing your airtime as well. If you're an existing Tracfone customer and you're calling us today, we're going to roll over any existing minutes that you have from your old phone over to your new phone. So you're going to be able to keep every single minute that you have from your old Tracfone, bring it over to this one. So the minutes alone, Guy, are worth $130. Yeah. The minutes that we're including are worth $130, and we've never done the 1,700 minutes before. Right. So think about it. So you're getting, so the phone is $67. So that's, I mean, it's like you're getting, I mean, think about that. It's like you're just getting all this, it's free time. That's all it is. I know what a lot of people do. They look at this deal and they're like, oh, there's got to be a catch. There's got to be something here. Right. There's no catch. This is what the phone companies don't want you to know about. That's why you're seeing so many no-contract phones out there right now. But this is the lowest price of anyone that we've done with the most minutes we've ever done. It's the #1 selling no-contract phone that we have here at HSN. Not only that, we put it on 3 Flex. You get this phone for $22.65. Try it out. Even as I said, even if you just need a backup phone, or maybe you have a phone you want to take with you on vacation, for whatever reason, you've got it there, an emergency phone, right? Something happens to your phone. Keep this one going. It's only $67.95 for the whole year. Activate it, and you'll always have it. Yes. Keep your same phone number, right? And here's the other nice thing, too, is that, you don't have to, there's no bill. When you want
more time, you just call in, you get more time. That's all that you do. Or you get these, you get your little card or whatever.
You can buy the cards.
Buy the cards.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
You can even buy more airtime right from your phone.
Right on the phone. That's what I'm saying.
So if your teenager's like, oh, I'm out of minutes, you can actually go right into their phone and refill the minutes when you need it. But my kids always had pay-as-you-go phones growing up because it really is just the most easy, affordable way to be able to control your monthly cell phone bill. So you have 4 easy ways to add airtime. You can go on the web, you can call a 1-800 number, retail stores sell the cards, or directly from your Tracfone, you can add more minutes when you need them. But this is catching on. More people are signing up now for NoContract service than ever before in history because people are seeing the savings. They like the freedom. They like to be able to upgrade their handset whenever they want. You no longer have a carrier dictating to you when it's going to be time to upgrade. And this phone itself has so many great features, like the fact that it pushes email right to your device as well. So right when you go into your phone and you press email, you could load up to 5 separate email accounts, and all of your email is going to be pushed right to your phone. Oh, sorry, holding up my wrong phone there. So here we go. Go into my email. And so I've got my Yahoo, I've got my Gmail, I've got all of it loaded in. But yeah, that's what you're going to love about this phone is how responsive everything is. There's my Facebook, there's my Twitter. You've got a voice recorder built in here. So if you're getting this for a student, for college, for their classroom, they're going to love that feature as well. You can load all your pictures on here. This is a camera and a video recorder built in here. So now you've got all these pictures on the go, and you can be instantly sending them off in a text message whenever you'd like.
Hey, Melissa, question for you. So if I call local, or if I do long distance, or if I'm roaming international, it's all the same rate, right?
It's all the same rate. So here's the great part about Tracfone, and this is why, honestly, a lot of people pick this up as their home phone, because your home phone probably doesn't have free long distance. Well, this one does. So you can be calling all over the country. You could be calling all over the world with these 1,700 minutes we're including. Tracfone is the only carrier out there that offers free international calling to over 100 international destinations. So Australia, Italy, Brazil, Japan, Canada, Mexico, China, Poland, France, Russia. The list goes on and on and on. If you have friends, if you have family, if you have military stationed around the world, and you would like to be able to call them whenever you'd like. You don't have to wait till you're home and getting on Skype on your computer. Now you can call them anytime you'd like with 1,700 minutes. I want you to think about that because you might be spending $1 a minute to call some of those locations. Now for $67, you're getting a phone and you're getting 1,700 minutes. That could save you, if you're spending $1 a minute, think about that could save you $1,700. So free international calling to all of those destinations. So now you're going to be calling all over the country, all over the world, again, with that amazing AT&T and T-Mobile coverage. I know it sounds too good to be true, but I was looking through the reviews when we had this back at the higher price. 385 5-star reviews, and people said, I got it for my teenager who loves texting. I got this as a backup phone. A lot of people, as I said, are getting this now for their home phone service because how much are you spending a month on your home phone service and you don't even get free long distance?
No, and that's perfect. And you can keep, if you want to keep your regular cell phone, if you like the regular cell phone that you have, and because it's got all these crazy features on it, which they do. I mean, everybody's got different phones, or they like a bigger phone, whatever.
Yeah.
But keep this as the home phone. That's a great idea. So lots of options here. And what are you paying for your home service? I am paying, like I've said to you before, I mean, I have mine kind of bundled together, and it's a total ripoff. I'm getting killed on that. And I don't even use that phone anymore. I mean, I have it in there because, I like to keep a home phone, but it's so ridiculous. This is only $67.95 for the entire year. So as we said, if you divide that off into 12, I mean, think about it. You're paying what, $6, $7, $8 a month?
$6 a month.
$6 a month. What are you paying right now? Just for your regular phone service, or what are you paying for your cell phone? It could easily replace either or both. But with this value, as I said, it's not going to last. This is the last opportunity of this. We have about 7,000 or 8,000 of these to go around. You have to realize that can go in a couple of hours here at HSN. So if you would like them and you want the 1,700 minutes, all you need to decide is, okay, what kind of a case do I want? I like that. That zebra case is cool. So you have zebra, you have leopard, you have pink, you have blue, you have red, and you have purple. Those will come along with it. You get a car charger. That's also included. You got to realize all this stuff. I mean, these are all like, $8, $10, $12. You're paying all extra normally for a lot of this stuff. We even give you a little set of the little earbud things are in there. All this is included for $67.95. Pay $22.65 up front. Get it home. Try it out. You can activate the thing pretty much instantly, right? And how many? You have 60 days.
You have 60 days
to get
activate.
it going.
Yep.
And then you've got a whole year to utilize those minutes, which more than likely, heck, you might not even use them all. And then you can decide if you want to go another year, and that's totally up to you. But here's the thing: is this gives you choices. This puts the control back in your hands. So if you're tired, as I said before, of kind of taking it, which a lot of us do, especially with phone companies. I've had more issues with those, especially, you know, with a son that's almost a teenager. Gosh, I can't believe I'm saying that. Anyways, but she's a grandmother. But you know what? I can't believe she's a grandmother either.
Yeah.
Hottest granny around. No. But you know, isn't that the whole thing? It's like,
absolutely. It's
like we have kids or grandkids, and it's like, and it's these companies or even our grandparents. That's who gets taken advantage by these plans.
My father-in-law. My father-in-law.
Yeah.
It's so funny because I just assume he watches me here at HSN all the time. I guess he wasn't. But we finally really sat down and did a cell phone, you know, his cell phone bill analysis. He was spending $60 a month, and he used 20 minutes a month. So we switched him to Tracfone. He is now saving $600 a year. $600 a year. Honestly, he has better coverage than he had before. No contracts, no credit checks. There are no monthly bills here. You're spending $67. And you have a year to use those minutes. You have 60 days to activate your phone when you get it home. And this phone, quite honestly, is so easy to use. One of the things that customers love most about this phone, right in your texting screen, you can actually do something called a video text. So you could insert music, you could insert a picture. We're going to record a new video. So here we go. Let's do a little video for our good friend Bill Duggan.
Okay. Ready?
Hey, Bill.
Hi, Bill.
It's Melissa and Guy. How are you?
Hey, buddy.
We look forward to seeing you coming up with that Mac. I love Mac. I'm a Mac user myself, so I kind of can't wait. I'm going to be watching that presentation.
See you soon.
I'd love to upgrade to a Pro. Okay. Let's see you soon. Bye.
All right, now watch.
Okay, so think about birthdays, anniversaries, whoever it is you want to send a text message to, that you can now get it in the form of a video where they're seeing your face, they're hearing your voice. It's better than ever before, and Tracfone makes it so easy to use that feature.
Hi, Bill. It's Melissa and Guy. How are you? Hey, buddy. We look forward to seeing you.
Look at that amazing quality.
Isn't that cool?
I'm a Mac user myself, so can't wait. I'm going to be watching that presentation. I'd love to upgrade to a Pro. Okay, bye, Bill. Bye.
But can you imagine your grandma and you want to send like happy birthday to the grandkids rather than just calling? Do a little video message. And with this phone and the minutes that we're including, you could do that 3,400 times before your minutes would run out.
And you know, you think because you're buying a bargain phone that you're going to get bargain sort of level
Let's
qualities
do the
in
coverage
there.
map again. Because I love hearing from our Tracfone customers.
Right.
The
Show
coverage
everybody.
is amazing. Over 99% of the
Look
U.S.
at that.
population is covered. So we are probably going to give you better coverage than you have right now.
Unless you're on top of some mountain and the top of Aspen, well, you might have to wait till you get to the bottom to make a call.
AT&T and T-Mobile. But our Tracfone customers call us, and they love it because when the emergency phone call needs to happen, and we've had some great testimonials about medical emergencies, and they say, quite honestly, Melissa, when that important call needed to happen, and all my friends are out there with their expensive $100 a month contract phones, the Tracfone is the one that always has the best coverage. So if you're looking for amazing coverage, you want simplification, you want to get rid of that monthly phone bill, Tracfone is the way to do it. And you're not sacrificing anything. This phone doesn't work any different than the contract phones out there. The only difference is how you're paying for it. You're a smarter consumer with Tracfone.
You are, and this is a way to beat the system. And I'm telling you, you will be able to do that. Grab these phones, get them home. As I said, if you know somebody that needs a phone, or maybe it's for your kids, or you got a kid going away to school and you want to manage that phone service, you know, it doesn't limit you. You can add, if you do want to blow this thing out and you want to go through tons and tons of minutes, you can do that. You're still going to wind up saving money in the long run, because think about it, even if you double it up, then you're at 130. That's the average, but at least you're in control. So month to month you can change how much you use it. A lot of people will use their phones, you know, for maybe for a week they need to use it because they're away on vacation, right?
Right.
So they use it a little more then. You are not tethered to any plan. You don't have to worry about going over or under. It doesn't matter.
There's no data plan you need to sign up for.
This is your money. When you buy the money for this phone, it's your money. When you are in a plan, it's actually their money, right? Because you pay that money to them. And you're getting stuck. You don't even know what you're paying for half the time. You're paying all these taxes, everything else. There's fees. There's hidden this. By the end of the day, you know, you may get quoted a rate. Well, it's 110 bucks a month. And then you get your bill home. It's 137. You're like, where'd that 27 extra bucks come from? They're not figuring in all the rest of that stuff. This is out the door. You buy this. A minute's a minute, whether you're calling long distance, whether you're calling local, whether you're doing international calling, whether you're roaming. There's no hidden anything. The people that put this together, you guarantee every phone company out there that was phone service carriers, we're all going, oh, man, hopefully they'll just go away. Yeah, like the internet. It's a fad. It's not. It's here to stay, and this is what people are doing. Listen, I know it only says there's a few more seconds on the clock. We might go a little bit longer. Got a lot of people ordering this phone right now, and so we may stick on it a little bit longer, but $67.95 is our special purchase price. Look at the retail, $180. It's a third of that, and this is a phone that's going to last you the service a whole year, Melissa.
An entire year. And I want you to really think about the minutes, because the value we do for HSN is unlike anywhere else. In retail, you would spend $130 to get the 1,700 minutes. So we're half off of just the cost of the minutes, plus you're getting the phone, so you're getting the phone essentially for free, plus you're getting the car charger included, plus you're getting the home charger, plus you're getting the earbuds, plus we're going to give you an additional case. Oh, and then we didn't even talk about triple minutes for life. So when you go refill the minutes in the future, all your minutes are going to automatically triple. So we give you 1,700 minutes out the gate to get you started. We forgot to tell them about triple minutes for life, guys.
Oh, my gosh.
And then triple minutes for a lifetime. So if you go buy 200 minutes, it's going to triple to 600 minutes. So you're getting triple the value in the future as well.
We did forget about it. You know what, though? And that's the key to this thing. So every time you buy one of these things, we have any of the
so if you went and bought a 400-minute card,
right.
That's a 400-minute card there, you're going to get, it's essentially like getting 3 cards.
You'll get 3 extra
1,200 minutes.
So think about, now you're talking about like every time you fill up the tank with gas, you get another 3 tanks of gas on top of that. So really, there's no reason not to get this, as I said, to replace your home service, to have your cell phone, or even to have an emergency phone whenever you need it that's always there, just in case. Even if your phone dies, right? You don't want to be without a phone for 2 weeks while you're getting it fixed?
Right.
Grab one of these. All right. Express ordering, way to go. Every time we have this phone, right at the end, it goes crazy, and that's what's happening now. So, Melissa, great job. You are back at 3.
Thank you so much. Back at 3 p.m. today, yes.